Welcome to Reading Corner. Today, let's start our new book, Aesop's Fables for Preschoolers. Our first story that we're going to learn today is about a hare and a tortoise. A hare is a lot like a bunny, and a tortoise is a lot like a turtle. So as we're reading our fables today and every day, I want you to be thinking about a lesson that we can learn from the story. The lesson is something we can use in our own lives. Let's get started with the hare and the tortoise. A hare was making fun of a tortoise one day for being so slow. "You are so slow. Do you ever get anywhere?" the hare asked with a mocking laugh. "Yes," replied the tortoise, "and I can get there sooner than you think. Let's run a race and I will prove that I can win." The hare laughed and said, "There is no way that you could ever beat me. This is hilarious. But just for fun, I will race you." I'm thinking about this. The hare is very confident. He thinks there's no way the tortoise could ever win. Maybe he's underestimating that the tortoise might be able to win sometime. Let's keep reading. A fox agreed to be the judge and marked the distance. He called, "On your mark, get set, go!" The hare was soon far out of sight. He looked back and chuckled, and then lay down beside the road to take a nap. "I'll just take a snooze, until the tortoise catches up." He nodded off to sleep. He wanted to show the tortoise how ridiculous it was for him to even try to race a hare. That is not very nice. He is not being a very good friend. Meanwhile, the tortoise kept going slowly but steadily. After a long time, he crawled past the place where the hare was sleeping. But the hare slept on very peacefully. And when at last he did wake up, the tortoise was near the goal. The hare now ran his swiftest, but he could not overtake the tortoise in time. The fox announced, and the winner is Tortoise. And the lesson of this story is the race is not always to the fastest. The end. I'm thinking about that story. Let's say what happened in this story across our fingers using first, next, then, and last. See if we can remember the most important parts. Ready? Put your hand up. First, the hare was making fun and laughing at the tortoise. That was not nice. Then the tortoise said, "Let's have a race." Next, they started racing, and the hare was feeling very confident that the hare took a nap during the race. And last, the tortoise won the race, and we learned that sometimes being slow and steady can sometimes help you get ahead. Wow, what a good lesson to learn from this fable. Today, let's make some puppets that we can use to act out the story. We're gonna need some paper plates and paper, and we'll put them together. Let me show you. We're gonna make these out of paper plates. So I have a paper plate for the hare and a paper plate for the tortoise. So you'll also want some paper. I have green for the tortoise and white, and you can color white paper. You can use brown or gray, anything will work. Okay, and I already got us started. So I'm using the regular side of the plate for the hare, and I've cut out one bunny ear, and I'm gonna just cut out another one. And they can be about the same size. As always, it doesn't have to be perfect. Okay, so I got that bunny ear, and now I'm ready to glue on and draw my whiskers for the hare. All right, that is coming together. That definitely looks like a little bunny. Okay, so let's draw 2 eyes and okay, and of course you can add more details to that for your puppet. And let's move on to the turtle. So I have the same paper plate. Instead of using this side, I'm gonna use the rounded side for the tortoise's back. So I've cut out already a little leg here, and I'm gonna cut out a bigger shape for the tortoise's head. Okay, and then I'm gonna cut out 3 more legs. So we got 1, just kind of a rounded shape there. Again, nothing perfect here. Just having fun. Working on those cutting skills. Okay, so let's get to gluing. I'm gonna put my head right here underneath. Hold that down a few seconds so it stays. And let's do those other legs. A little bit of glue. And hold it down. Got 2 more. And the other thing you can do, so I'm gonna grab my crayons. The other thing you'll wanna do is color your tortoise shell, because it wouldn't be this white. In the story, it was kind of a patchwork look. The artist used different colors of green and yellow and brown. So I'm gonna pull out some different greens, and I know you're gonna have a lot of fun with this. I'm gonna do something that my kiddos like to do, which is take it and use all the colors at once and make like a swirly. Do you ever do that? Wow, that looks so pretty. Okay, I'm gonna bend my tortoise shell back. It got a little flattened out there. We're losing legs. Oh no, gotta put some more glue on. Probably either wanna let it dry first or color before you glue. And one more thing we need is a little face. So let's do a little eye and a smiley, because he won the race. And now we have our 2 puppets. Look at those, and we can act out the story of the tortoise and the hare. Now you can take your puppets and act out the story from the fable, The Tortoise and the Hare. And I hope you'll teach your family and friends the lesson that we learned today, which is that you should always take your time, and definitely remember, don't make fun of others for taking their time either. Thanks, and I'll see you next time.